Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. We haven't had a face cam in so long. Okay, I'm so excited because today we're going to be playing a game that I voice in. I'm so excited. I've been so excited to play this game. I'm really like so stoked to start playing it. I haven't seen anything about it yet. I don't know anything except for my lines, of course, because I had to record them. But let's just get straight into it. Okay, so just the interface alone is so adorable. I'm gonna move my mic down just a little bit, just so it's not covering my screen. I'm this character right here. Her name is Chiko. She's so cute. First of all, let me turn down the volume. It's kind of loud. Welcome home, Simone. That's me. Welcome home, Simone. Welcome home, Simone. Welcome home. Welcome home, Simone. We're gonna keep me loud, cause I'm just kidding. I want the voice to be louder than the music and stuff. So let's just stick with those settings and let's start. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Huh? Where am I? I scanned the room. It looks familiar, but I can't quite place it.
Still stumped?
Oh, who is this? Oh my god. There's a girl sitting next to me, but I can't make out the features of her face.
Well, it's not the easiest problem, but I bet the person in the other room could handle it easy.
What is she talking about? She talks as if I responded, even though I didn't say anything.
I'm teasing.
Why are we blacked out?
Here, I'll help with the first part.
Huh? The girl suddenly leans closer to me and gently grabs my hand with hers.
You just need to look at it this way. See how we can reframe this section?
I'm not sure what to do with her this close to me. Who is it? Who's so close to me?
Hey.
Hello? Huh? Suddenly I hear another voice. It sounds similar to the voice of the girl next to me, but somehow different. Who's there?
Oh, now it's suddenly easy? Alright, mister. You solved the problem then.
The girl next to me doesn't seem to notice. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally scrolled.
Psst. Hey, wake up.
There it is again.
Yeah, I'll be right here. Judging you. Hey!
The music's kind of a little bit creepy. I'm a little scared as to what's gonna pop up on the screen. Help! I feel like she's gonna kill me! I suddenly feel myself being pulled upward. Like my eyes were opening to something new. And then... Huh? What? Where am I? Then the realization hits me. I was right in the middle of math class. Someone was whispering something to me.
Psst. Hey, wake up.
Ah, Simone, it looks like you finally decided to join us. Would you be so kind as to answer the question on the board, please? Oh man, I fell asleep again. It's only been a week since summer break ended, and this is already the second time it's happened. I quickly wipe my blurry eyes and focus on the board. I don't think I've ever fallen asleep in class before. No matter how tired I am, I just, keep myself awake. Yes, sorry about that. Let me just, I squint my eyes. The value of X. Yeah, right. I love the little radish. It's so cute. Okay. I have no idea what the answer is. I stare in silence for what feels like an eternity. That's when I notice something out of the corner of my eye. The girl next to me is trying to get my attention. I already know her name. I'm pretty sure it's Annabelle. Was it her that woke me up a second ago? I suddenly glance over at her. Why did she just bob up and down? She's holding up 8 fingers below below her desk. Okay, thank you. With the only other alternative being a meek, I don't know. I decide to run with it. In this case, I think in this case, x would equal 8. The uncertainty in my voice was obvious. Good guess. Moving on, now we're going to work an example equation in which there are 2 variables. That was a lucky break. Looks like he didn't know. Oh, it's a guy. Oh, shoot. Okay, I gotta change my voice. Looks like he didn't notice. And Simone, no more lifelines if I call on you again. Never mind. Man, this crap is so embarrassing. I really need to think of a better way of staying up. Not that I can help it sometimes. I rub my eyes again and try to stay focused for the rest of class. Finally, the school day's over. Having math class as my final class is brutal. I turned to the girl sitting next to me. Of course it was her. Thanks for the save earlier. She looks at me with a cheeky smile.
No problem, man. I've got you covered.
Ooh, okay. She's giving like tsundere vibe, like with her voice. I didn't expect her to have a deep voice. Her face then changes to one of more concern.
But, the same thing happened last week too, didn't it? Everything alright?
I guess it did, huh? But yeah, I'm okay, more or less. Just been busy lately. The realization dawns on her.
Ah, yeah, gotcha. Try not to work yourself too hard. Yeah?
I grin. No promises.
Whatever, stupid.
Knew
See
she
you
was a
tomorrow.
tsundere. She just said stupid. She just called me stupid. You know she's a tsundere. Yeah, see ya. Take a sip of my water. She walks out of the classroom as I finish packing up the rest of my things. I let out a quiet sigh. Man, I need to get myself together. This wasn't the first time that Anna's had to pick up my slack in class. I stand up and make my way out of the classroom. As I step out into the hallway, I suddenly hear her call me from down the hall.
Hey, Simone!
Uh-oh.
Are we still on for tomorrow night?
Why does she sound like she's mocking me? I can't help but notice how everyone's staring at me. Several are grinning with assuming expressions. Damn, she never quits. I awkwardly call back. Yeah, see you then. She definitely did that on purpose. Okay, she's flirting with me. I see her. I keep my head down and hurry past all of the onlookers as they snicker to themselves. Then I quickly make my way out of the school. As I walk through the front courtyard, I check my watch. 4 p.m. I need to hurry. I can make it in about 7 minutes if I run. I take off down the road. I love the art. It's so pretty. Like the background and the sky and like the trees and stuff is so gorgeous. The timing of school ending and my shift starting never gives me too much time to relax. I've almost been late several times already. I relate so much, bro. I'm always late. Honestly speaking, though, getting a quick run in most days never really bothered me. As I approach my destination, I start to slow my pace down to fast walking. I hate running to class, especially with a backpack on. It's so annoying. I see the building come into view. Tumultuous tap. I check my watch again as I approach the building. 408, not bad. I come up to the employee entrance and take a minute to compose myself. It's not like it's uncommon that I have to run here and make it in time. Oh, but I like to at least look somewhat presentable. After taking a minute to adjust my clothes, I head inside. Oh, that's cute. Oh my god, I love I love the lighting with the windows and stuff. As I enter the bar, I met with the room full of energetic voices and jovial conversation. I love her. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. I saw her in the trailer and I was like, oh my god, she's so gorgeous. Okay, I see a busy-looking woman quickly moving from table to table. She looks my way as I close the door behind me. I see relief appear on her face as she notices me. I wave. Hey, Mayu? I'm gonna say it like that for now. I don't know how to say it. Mayu. Let's go with Mayu. She hurries over.
Oh, thank God. Simone, you finally made it.
Okay, so Mayuka. So I'm gonna go Mayu.
I can clock you in. Go put your uniform on quick. We're loaded today.
Now that's surprising. I look back at her confused. But it's only 4:10.
I know.
I love her voice. She sounds like such a mom. Like, she seems like she'd be like the sweet mom who like gives you snacks and stuff.
I know.
Oh, I didn't say that. Oops, on a Tuesday. So, what's going on?
Beats me.
What?
Just kidding. The boss is hosting a private event today for some company. Apparently, the whole place is booked from 3 to 10 tonight, and everyone here has a company holiday tomorrow. So he told me to tell you that tonight's going to be a late shift. Can you stay until 10?
Yeah, no problem. I'd better text Chi. Where's the boss now?
Out getting more drinks. He'll be back later, so it's just us right now.
Got it. I'll be ready in 2 minutes.
Great, thanks.
I hurried to the back room and put my bag down. The boss got us some small lockers to leave our uniforms in, so I thankfully don't have to keep it in my school bag all the time. My school's uniform already has black pants, so all I need to do is throw on the button-up shirt, vest, and skinny tie. As I pull out my phone to send Chi a message, I hear Mayu frantically preparing drinks out in the main room.
Simone, you all set to go?
Better hurry up. Almost! I put my phone down and button up my shirt and vest. He didn't text his sister! How could he? Then, once I finish tightening my tie, I head back out.
All right, you're on tables again today. I'll be able to help you out when the boss gets back, but for now, I've got to focus on this crazy list of orders.
Guess I'm gonna be making a lot of new friends tonight. Got it, no problem. I've worked here long enough that I'm pretty used to interacting with customers, but I've never been able to get used to dealing with this many people at once. It looks like every table is seating at least 4 or 5 people. But it's my job, and I'm getting paid for it, so there's no use in thinking about it too much. I walk over to the first table I see with no drinks on it. Everyone there is laughing and talking loudly. I mentally prepare myself as I get ready to say my standard opening line. Hello everyone, welcome to the tumultuous tap. Welcome to the tumultuous tap. My name is Simone. What can I get for you? I still haven't gotten over the name of this place. Who in the world decides to put tumultuous in the name of their establishment? Exactly. I can't say it that well. It only takes me 3 seconds of imagining the boss. Yeah, he definitely would. And the bar seems like it does pretty well, so he must know what he's doing to some degree. I realize I'm about to get lost in thought, and so I focus back on the table in front of me. Yeah, I'll take a margarita and a lemon sour. You're gonna start with 2 drinks already? Come on, don't start grilling me all right off the bat. Oh, that's a guy. You're a call, man, but we all know how you get. Oh, lay off. I'm not that bad, right, fellas? The other men give him oh my god, sorry. The other men give him a skeptical look. Really? No one's gonna back me up? Look, dude, I would have been with you before last Friday, but after seeing you pull down... Okay, you made your point. No need to bring that up again. He turns back to me. Sorry, I'll just take 1 for now. Which one would you like? Actually, come back around to me. I'm not sure yet. Alright. I looked at the man next to him. Whiskey sour on the rocks. I low-key forgot his voice. Oh my god. I quickly scribbled the order down on my notepad and look up at the next man. What was his voice? Beer. I don't know. And the next. Beer for me too. And then look back to the first man, whose name I still don't know. You decided yet, Jay? Yeah, just give me the lemon sour to start. I finished writing everything down on my notepad. Understood. I'll have those out for you soon. But by the time I look back up, none of them are paying attention to me anymore. They're all looking in the same direction. I'll be looking too. She's so pretty. I love her hair. Right at Mayu. Well, no surprise there. This kind of thing happens all the time. And I already know what's coming as soon as I bring the drinks back. I decide to ignore it for the time being and head over to her. I tear off the top page of the notepad and hand it to her. Here's the order for table 12.
Great, thanks. I'll have these ready in just a minute.
I glance back at the table of men as I wait for Mayu to make the drinks. I can see them talking amongst themselves while occasionally glancing over in Mayu's direction. One of them briefly looks at me. Here we go.
Here are the drinks for table 12.
Mayu must have seen the look on my face.
Again, huh?
Yep.
Well, let him give it a shot.
They're gonna try to hit on her. She gives me a sarcastic smile.
Who knows? Maybe one of these guys will be the one.
I laugh. 27th one's the charm. She hands me the drinks, and I head back over to the table. I put on my usual professional smile. All right, I've got 1 lemon sour, 1 whiskey sour on the rocks, and 2 house beers. I hand out the drinks. Is there anything else I can get for you? Actually, young man, we wanted to ask your help with something. Man to man is what I imagine him saying next. Man to man, if you know what I'm saying. I've gotten too good at this. Of course, sir. What can I do for you? I play dumb as usual. Jay, as I've come to learn his name, flashes the other men a smirk before continuing. What's the name of that bartender over there? Oh, her? Her name is Mayuka. Mayuka. Mayuka, huh? Say, do you know if she has a boyfriend? There it is. In my most convincingly reassuring voice, I say, not that I know of. She never talks about being close with anyone, so I honestly wouldn't be surprised if she's just waiting for someone to come sweep her off her feet. I can see his face change to one oozing with confidence. The other men start egging him on. All right, Jay, this is it. Haha, you think you can follow through? Don't worry, fellas, I've got this. Got a good feeling about this one. You said that last time. Yeah, but this time's different. Okay, whatever, man. Good luck. Jay gets up for the table and attempts to confidently walk over to Mayu. Oh my god. Though it's pretty obvious that he's nervous. Mayu, I give up. I'm just gonna say Mayu. Mayu and I've done this plenty of times, and honestly, it's kind of mean, all things considered. But it also always works. Hey, your name is Mayuka, right? Mayu turns around while wiping a glass.
Yep, that's me. What can I do for you?
Jay visibly gulps. I was wondering, if you're not busy after your shift ends, how about a drink? On me. We can even hit up another bar. I see Mayu quickly glance at me. I ready myself for what's coming next. She gives Jay an apologetic smile.
Sorry. Actually, I have plans with my boyfriend after my shift.
That's crazy! So they just lie to her. I mean, they just lie to the people who ask. That's crazy. That's the killer. All of the confidence visibly drains from Jay's face. Mayu and I always feel a little bad after doing this sort of thing, since she doesn't actually have a boyfriend. But when we're busy as busy as we are now, it's the best way to shut it down so we can stay focused. I see. Sorry for bothering you. As Jay awkwardly walks back to his table and sits down dejected, I slip him a free drink card. Any drink you want, on the house. He gives me a half smile and orders another lemon sour. Isn't he gonna, get wasted? After that, we didn't have any more incidents, and about an hour later, the boss finally returns. He walks up to us carrying several bottles of whiskey. Never fear, kiddos. I'm back with more. Mayu and I glance at each other and smirk before turning back to the boss. Welcome back, sir.
About time you made it back.
Good to see you here, Simone. Simone. I still don't know how to say his name. I've recorded the lines and I still mess up sometimes. Working hard? Absolutely. Just what I wanted to hear. Mayu, think you and Simone can help bring the drinks in from the car. I'll handle everything here for a bit.
You sure? We've got 3 tables worth of orders lined up, and 2 more tables waiting to order another round.
Sure, I sure can be. Now, hurry up. I want to open the specialty menu back up as soon as we can.
Aye, aye. Let's go, Simone.
Mayu and I head outside to where the boss parked the car and start unloading the drinks. Normally, I'd be asking Mayu if if the boss was going to be okay, but I already know the answer to that. Why even bother asking him?
Honestly, it's just a routine now. Still gets me every time, though.
I start lifting one of the crates out of the car. How long do you think it'll take him this time?
5 tables total? I'll give him 3 trips.
Guess we'll see. As we make our first trip back inside with a couple of crates, we see the boss casually wiping a serving plate. Then we look at the counter. Mayu lets out a defeated sigh. Oh my god. Mayu lets out a defeated sigh.
Never mind.
The drinks for all 5 tables are lined up on the counter, ready to be brought out. The boss turns to us and flashes a cheeky smile. What's got you two moving so slow? We both can't help but grin as we go back out for the next couple of crates. I turn out to Mayu and jokingly say, "Just so you know, I definitely knew that it would only take one trip for him to be done." She smiles and looks at me with a sarcastic expression.
Oh, of course you did. That's why you didn't say anything before we went inside.
I think I'm in love. I'm serious, she's so pretty. Oh my god. We both laugh. It takes us about 5 trips to bring everything in. When we finally finish, Mayu and I go back to our regular posts. Mayu is back to bartending, and I'm back on server duty. The boss helps with both. Oh, and after several more hours of a relentlessly busy shift, 10 o'clock finally rolls around. Mayu, the boss, and I are all behind the counter as the big group of company employees are all turned towards us. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm having such trouble reading right now. "Thank you for serving us!" The boss is the one to reply. It was our pleasure. Thanks for coming." Once everyone filters out, the boss turns to us. "Thanks for working hard today, you two. Simone, you're all finished for today, so you're free to head back home. I know I kept you later than usual today, so expect a little extra in your paycheck." "Thank you, sir." "Mayu, you're also free to head back. I didn't think I'd be out as long as I was today. You basically filled in for 2 people, so I'll clean up tonight and you can go home early. And don't worry, I'll still pay you for the full shift time."
You're giving me too much credit. I'll help you clean up.
And she's sweet! Oh my god!
Plus, there's something I wanted to talk to you about.
A playful smile forms on the boss's face. Are these two, talking to each other? "Oh ho ho! Sounds like a confession to me. Well, let's hear it." "Don't worry. Simone is old enough to listen."
Now that'd be the day.
Okay, I understand. "Sorry, Simone, cover your ears." What are they talking about?
All right, that's enough out of you, old man.
Guys, what did they say? Mayu is acting like she's upset, but I can tell she's trying to hold back her laughter. I decide that it's about time for me to go. As I finish changing and getting my things together, I look back at them. They're still going back and forth. I'm going to head home now. See you guys tomorrow. "You sure you want to leave now? I've got a feeling this is going to get pretty spicy." Mayu, still grinning, ignores him and waves at me.
Bye, Simone.
Okay. I open the door and walk outside, chuckling to myself. Normally, I stay until closing, but on weekdays, the boss lets me go home a couple hours early since I have class in the morning. Oh my god, I am... Although today was an exception, since I stayed late anyway. Suddenly, I feel my phone buzz. It's gonna be Chiko. It's gonna be the little sister, because someone didn't text her. It's a message from Chi. Do I do it? Oh god, now I'm nervous. Okay. Hey, are you still at practice? Then I remember. I forgot to text her. Damn it. I type up a quick response to her. "Sorry, yeah, on my way back now." I then put my phone back in my pocket and start walking home. It only takes a few minutes before the fatigue starts to hit me. Today was one of my busiest shifts so far. I feel like I'm about to collapse. But I still have at least 10 more minutes of walking in front of me, so I press on. I hope she hasn't been waiting too long. She likes us to eat dinner together, even when I come home late. But usually I'll let her know ahead of time so she can grab a snack or something. I'll need to apologize. What the frick? What the frick? What just happened? Am I dead? Oh my god. Whoa. A large black car driving at full speed zooms through the crosswalk I'm walking across. What the hell is your problem? I yell out after the car as it quickly disappears into the distance. Is this one of those things, and I'm sorry if this is right, I have no idea, but is this one of those things where he's actually dead, but he doesn't know he's dead? If I'm right, I just predicted it. I can feel my heart beating out of my chest. That sure woke me up quick. I take a minute to let my nerves calm down. I just want to go to sleep. I up my pace and continue walking home. After what feels like half an hour, my house finally comes into view. Oh, it's so cute. I wearily walk up to the door. The lights are on, and I can hear someone walking around inside. I can feel a smile forming on my face as I insert the key. I open the door.
Welcome home, Simone.
Oh my god, it's me. Oh, it feels weird to hear it. Oh my god. My little sister, Chiko, happily greets me.
Wow, you look really tired today.
I give her a playful smile. Good to see you too, Chi. She grins back at me and runs over to the entrance. Oh, she's so cute. I start taking my shoes off.
Your club went super late tonight. Did something important happen today? Wait, I didn't miss anything, did I? Was there a big event you didn't tell me about?
No, don't worry. I'd let you know if there's anything going on. Practice just happened to run a little long tonight. Also, what kind of big event gets held on Tuesday? She lets out a sigh of relief.
Phew. I was worried for a sec.
I'm a bit quiet. I don't know if that's just me. Maybe I just want my voice to be louder, but it's kind of a little quiet.
Oh, right. I made dinner. I didn't think you'd get back so late, so I only had time to reheat it in the microwave. Sorry.
She is always like this, wearing her emotions on her sleeve. I chuckle to myself as I walk into the living room. Hey, no need to look so dejected about it. It's my fault for forgetting to tell you that I'd be home late tonight. Plus, that's what microwaves are for. Her face lights back up.
Great! I also let mine get cold so I could reheat it in the microwave and eat with you.
What? I put my face in my hand and start laughing. Chi puts on an oblivious face.
What? Why are you suddenly laughing?
As I'm laughing, I can feel all my fatigue floating away. What did I do to deserve a little sister like this? When I look back up, Chi still looks embarrassed. Sorry. You didn't have to wait for me, you know.
Of course I did. It's no fun eating alone.
Well, no argument there. Give me 1 sec to get changed. Ooh, his room looks... What is that on his bed? Are those socks? I run upstairs and throw my bag down on the desk. Then I quickly change into something more comfortable and head back out. Once I come back down, I see Chi getting the food out of the microwave. I sit down at the table and Chi brings over 2 steaming plates.
I made chicken curry tonight.
As soon as I catch a whiff of the smell, my mouth immediately starts watering. I guess I didn't realize how hungry I was until now. Looks great. As Chi sits down, we clap our hands together.
Thanks for the food.
Oh, shoot, I missed it. Thanks for the food. I can't help but immediately start shoving food into my mouth. As usual, Chi's cooking is delicious. So good. Is what I think I said, but based on Chi's reaction, I'm pretty sure whatever came out was just strange noises. She gives me a worried look.
You're making a weird face. Is it bad?
My face turns to one of complete seriousness. This curry is wonderful. Seconds, please.
But you haven't even finished your first yet.
We both laugh.
So, what kept you at practice so long today?
Well... Dang, I forgot to come up with a reason, so I'm caught off guard. Well, we have the school intramural competition coming up. I managed to stammer out something that kind of makes sense.
Ooh, sounds intense.
Thankfully, she believed it.
Wait.
She suddenly stands up. Ah!
Since this is a competition, I can come watch, right? Right?
Why is she bouncing? Oh my god, so funny. And now she's all excited for some reason. Well, that's... Since it's an intramural competition, no outside visitors are allowed, so... She sits back down.
When am I finally gonna see you in action?
Well, I'm not too sure yet.
Man, you're going into practice almost every day. I'm dying to see you compete for real. You've got to be like the best in the club, right?
You're giving me too much credit. I've already told you that I'm pretty average compared to everyone else. She looks at me skeptically.
I think you're just being humble.
I need to change the subject. Yeah, whatever. That aside, did your club have practice today? She is part of the light music club at her school.
Yeah, our school's festival is only a month and a half away, so we're practicing as much as we can.
I smirk and repeat what she said earlier. You sure are practicing a lot. You've got to be like the best in the club, right? She gets caught off guard.
What? No, I'm not. Hey, wait, I see what you're doing.
She sees my smile and starts laughing.
Okay, I see what that sounds like now. I'm really not that great, though.
She then looks down and a softer smile forms on her face.
Honestly, I just feel lucky to be a part of the club at all. They're all so nice. And even though there's only 5 of us, everyone is always working so hard. So I want to make sure that I'm giving it my best, too.
Gee. Oh, it's so surreal to hear my voice. Oh my god. This isn't the first time Chi has said something like this. It's obvious that you're working hard, and I'm sure the other members can see it too. As long as you keep doing what you're doing, I'm sure you guys are gonna be great at the festival. She looks back up at me, and I'm gonna be there to see it.
Thanks, Simone. I really...
Oh, I accidentally almost skipped it.
I forgot I have homework!
I can't help but smile. All over the place as usual.
I've got to go get it finished!
Alright, go get it done. She hurriedly gets up and starts running for the stairs.
I forgot to put away my plate!
Don't worry. I'll get everything cleaned up down here.
Okay, thanks! See you in the morning!
Oh my god, I can relate to her. Oh my god. Yeah, she scrambles up the stairs and into her room. I bet she's been practicing all day, even after she got home. She always forgets about everything around her when she gets into it. Alright, let's get this cleaned up. I pick up the 2 plates and bring them over to the sink. As I'm wiping them with soap, I suddenly remember. Oh, I have homework too! Oh my god, these two are so ditzy. And so another hour is spent working through math equations before I'm finally able to go to sleep. Wednesday, August 26th. Kind of ominous. I can hear the buzzing of my alarm going off. Is it morning already? My eyelids feel heavy as I attempt to open them. Ugh. I glance over at the clock. 7 already. I need to get up. I slowly sit up and rub my eyes. I can hear movement downstairs. How in the world is she always up so early? I roll out of bed and make my way downstairs. Chi is humming to herself and frying something on the stove. She notices me and smiles.
Good morning!
I yawn. Morning, Chi. Then I smell the food. I begin to feel the grogginess magically going away. That smells great. What are you making?
Eggs and French toast.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Anything I can help with?
I'm almost done. So, could you just grab some plates?
Sure thing. I open the cabinet and pull out 2 plates.
And done!
Chi slides the eggs and French toast onto the plates. I grab some silverware from the drawer and we sit down at the table. I love her eyes. I feel like they're so pretty. I keep looking into them.
Let's eat!
Oh shoot, let's eat! As usual, it's delicious. Chi looks over to me.
Are you going to be out late again tonight?
I look back down on my plate as I take another bite of the eggs. No, not tonight. Anna's coming over, so I'll be back at the normal time. She doesn't immediately respond, so I look back up. Uh-oh. Suddenly, she leaps up from her chair and leans over the table. Whoa! She slams her hands down.
It's a date, isn't it? I knew you and Annie had a thing for each other.
I love the music. Chi's expression is screaming, I knew it all along, even though she's making a huge misunderstanding. Again.
What did I tell you? It was bound to happen eventually.
Wait. You've got it all wrong. It's just for our normal study session.
Oh, don't worry. I completely understand.
I really don't think you do.
Sure, you guys are gonna do plenty of studying. You don't normally meet on Wednesdays, right? So this is a special occasion.
Well, yeah, I suppose that's true, but I frantically try to shut down whatever weird things Chi is imagining right now. I swear it's just a regular study meetup. Anna's busy on Friday, so we're meeting tonight instead. Chi stares at me with a serious look. The awkward silence.
Really?
Yes, really? She sits back down with a somewhat disappointed expression.
Man.
I swear there's nothing going on between us. We're just friends.
I thought you two finally caught the hint.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I glance at the clock. It reads 7:45. Oh, we need to get ready.
Ah! You're right. I still have to fix my hair.
I silently thank the time gods for giving me a reason to change the subject. I'll clean up here, so go get your uniform on.
Okay, thanks.
She hurries upstairs. I quickly clean the dishes and then hurry upstairs too. I throw my uniform on and my bag over my shoulder. It only takes about 10 minutes to get to school if I run most of the way, but I'd really rather not. I'd rather take the 20 to 25 minute walk any day of the week. I hurry down the stairs and head for the door. As I'm putting my shoes on, Chi hurries over.
Okay, I'm ready.
Lucky for us, I think we're still making good time. The clock reads 8:12 right now. Class officially starts at 8:45, so we should still be able to take our time and walk.
That's a relief. I hate running.
Same. You say that, but I've seen you run and you seem pretty good at it to me.
Yeah, but I still don't like it.
I begin to open the door and walk outside.
You want to walk to school together today?
Sometimes if I'm making good time, I'll walk with Chi to our school before heading to mine, since it's only about a 5-minute detour. But I'd be cutting it pretty close today. What should I do? You already know what we're doing! We are walking with Chi! Yeah, I should have enough time. Sure thing, let's head out.
Okay, let's go.
I know I'm biased, but can you blame me? Okay, as we're walking, I can feel the heat of summer beating down on me. Even though the season was nearing its end, the temperature stayed high. It didn't help that I was still feeling exhausted. Juggling both school and a job was taking its toll. I look towards Chi and notice that she's staring at me. What's up? She was staring intently right at my face. What? What's wrong?
Are you okay? Look out of it.
I really need to do a better job of hiding this stuff. I laugh awkwardly. Yeah, I'm fine. It's just this heat. I seriously can't wait for autumn. It wasn't entirely untrue. I go to wipe the sweat from my brow.
You sure? I think you might be working too hard. I know you take your club seriously, but maybe you're pushing yourself too far.
I swear it's nothing, really. I'm just a little dizzy from the humidity today. That's all. Look, I'll take a sip of my water. I made sure to put ice in it this morning. I take out my water bottle and drink a little. Then once I put it away, I put on a refreshed expression. See? All good. She looks back at me, still with a hint of worry on her face.
I still don't really believe you, but I'll stop talking about it for now. Just please don't push yourself too much, okay?
Aye aye. Even when I try, she always sees right through me. Something I wish didn't happen as much as it did. And it doesn't help that another certain someone seems to have the same level of perception. Especially now. I notice that she has her electric guitar with her, so I decide to change the subject to something a little more lighthearted. You got club practice again today?
Yep, that's why I got this baby with me.
Baby? Every time I see that thing, it looks like it's on its deathbed. It's not actually Chi's guitar, she just borrows it from the school, and since she's a member of the light music club, the facility lets her take it home to practice with.
Well, yeah, that's pretty accurate. We asked the school if it's in the club's budget this year to buy new equipment, but they told us since the club is so small, they can't allocate enough money to make it happen.
Seriously? They can't fork over enough money for one new guitar?
The majority of this year's budget has already been put aside for hiring staff to assist with our performance at the school festival. But we actually got pretty lucky.
What do you mean?
Normally, we'd have to pay club dues every month for using the equipment in the school space. But the school told us that we're covered for the whole year.
Oh wow, that is lucky.
Some of the other girls were worried that they wouldn't be able to cover the dues. So it was a huge relief. The club dues are probably one of the reasons the club isn't more popular.
Ah, yeah, I remember you mentioning that. So, why are you guys covered?
They said it came from an outside donor. about how they want the youth of today to pursue their creative dreams without worry? Or something? I really wish I could thank them. But the school told us they wanted to remain anonymous.
Even with all that, though, I'm still a little worried that the guitar won't last until the festival at all with how worn out it is.
Because if our guitar breaks, we're going to be in real trouble.
Oh man, seriously?
But yesterday we came up with an idea at practice.
Oh?
Our bassist, Alice, recently found a music shop that supposedly does repairs. It's called King Grant's Instruments and Repairs. Apparently there's some of the best instrument makers around.
That's great. So problem solved, right?
Well, it's about 3 hours away.
3 hours? How did she find a shop that's 3 hours away?
One of her friends moved away to that area, so she sometimes goes with her parents to visit. She's going to take a trip out there this weekend, so she's planning to take the guitar with her.
Aren't there any shops close by that also does repairs?
Yeah, but we've already tried those.
What do you mean?
We brought the guitar with us to a couple places last week during practice time, but all the stores told us that the guitar was in such bad shape that we'd basically just be paying for a new one.
That bad, huh?
Yeah, the other girls offered to help pay for a new one, but I turned them down.
Ooh, it was like some ambiance. Of course she did.
This is something I need to figure out myself, since it's the guitar that I'm using.
So what will you guys do if the concert comes around and you still haven't been able to fix the guitar?
I won't let that happen. I'm going to figure out something for sure. Plus, it's not like the guitar doesn't work at all right now. I just have to retune it every 30 minutes or so.
She puts on a confident face, but it's obvious that she's worried about it. That seems pretty frequent.
It's not so bad once you get used to it.
I didn't expect that. I was like, what is going on? She puts her arms in the air and stretches.
Yep. No problemo. This next shop will definitely be the one.
She's gone into convince myself mode. She always does this when there's a problem that's more or less out of her control. And she always wants to handle it by herself. Listen, if you want, I can.
Nope, stop right there.
She quickly throws her hand out to stop me.
I've got this.
She likes to be jokingly dramatic with these kind of things, but I've learned not to press too much, so I decided to drop it and roll with the energy. Alright, best of luck to you, Chi. She gives me a salute. It still bothers me, but I know saying anything else won't help. Oh my god! Oh, I love this. After a few more minutes, we arrive at the front gate of Chi's school. I notice one of her friends waving to her at the gate. Chi calls out to her.
Good morning, Kiki.
She then looks back at me.
Thanks for walking with me. I'm off.
Alright, I'll see you when I get back from practice today. She gives me a teasing look.
You and Annie, right?
She never misses a beat. Yes, me and Anna.
Great. Can't wait.
Anna. She waves bye to me as she runs over to Kiki. You better book it to your class now. Time to go. I check the time. It's 8:30. Hurry up! I better hurry. I start fast walking towards my school. It only takes me about 5. Oh, come on. You thought. Oh, never mind. Okay, the classroom. I was gonna say, like, you thought you wouldn't make it when it was 8:10, when it's 5 minutes away from her school. It only takes me about 5 minutes to reach my school from Chi's, and I make it into the classroom about 10. Oh, never mind. It is 5 minutes away. I make it into the classroom about 10 minutes before classes start. I greet some of my classmates as I walk to my desk. As I sit down, I notice that Anna is already in her chair checking her phone. Hey, Anna. She looks up.
Oh, morning, Simone.
I sit down and start unpacking my books for the first class.
How'd the shift go last night?
Well, I made it to the end without too many problems.
Sounds like it wasn't the easiest shift in the world.
You can say that again. I ended up staying late because the boss was hosting some big company event.
On a Tuesday?
That's what I said. It was so packed, though. Definitely my busiest shift so far.
You didn't know it would go on longer than normal, though, right? Couldn't you have just left at the normal time?
Sure, but the boss is a good guy, and he always pays me extra if I end up having to stay longer than expected.
Still, I think you may be overdoing it a little.
Probably. She gives me a playful expression.
Listen, as long as you don't conk out on me tonight, I'll let you off for now. You promised me some of those cookies you got sent from overseas, and I plan on eating them.
Yeah, don't worry, I've got them ready for you. Just then, The teacher walks in and the bell rings. My first class of each day is history. Not my favorite way to start the day, but it's obviously not something I get to decide. As the teacher begins the lesson, I open my notebook and start writing things down. We're learning about Chinese history this week. Let's go! Oh! All of the different Chinese words blend together in my head, so I have to make sure to jot everything down individually. About halfway through class, the teacher asks us a question. Now, following the years of border conflicts between the Qing dynasty and the Tsardom of Russia, a treaty was signed. Can anyone tell me what the treaty was called and what year it was signed? I don't even know that. I have no idea. And it seems like no one else does either because no one raises their hand. He looks toward Anna. Annabelle, how about you give us our thoughts? Oh my god. We're gonna ignore that. She glances at me with an annoyed look. She definitely has no idea what the answer is. Anna stands up.
Was it, the Treaty of Nasher?
Not a real treaty name, but I can tell you're on the right track. Have a seat. Anna sits back down. The teacher looks around the room. His eyes fall on one of the quiet students. Felicia, how about you give this question a shot? Without missing a beat, Felicia calmly stands up and answers.
The name of the treaty is the Treaty of Nerchinsk, and it was signed in 1689.
Ooh, I like her voice. She kind of reminds me of that one girl from Danganronpa who has like the gray hair and the braids. Correct. Thank you. You know, you should consider raising your hand more often if you know the answer.
Yes, sir.
Felicia sits back down. Her response Her response sounds more like something to end the conversation rather than a sincere agreement. But the teacher doesn't seem to mind and continues on with class. There isn't much I know about Felicia. I've only had a couple of interactions with her, and most of them were just simple greetings. It doesn't seem like she has many people close to her, at least not at this school. But she's kind of infamous for two reasons. She's the top student in our entire grade, and everyone always says that she's turning down confessions. From both boys and girls, apparently. It's understandable, given her looks. I look back down at my notebook and quickly write down the treaty information. After history and 2 more classes pass, we break for lunch. I get up to head to the school store. I look at Anna. I'll be back in a few. As she's getting her lunch out of her bag, she responds,
All right, cool.
We usually eat together in this classroom. But since Anna always brings her lunch from home, she usually waits for me until I get back from the school store. I love all of their voices so far. It's a little cringe listening to mine, but maybe that's just because it's me and, bias. Unless she's really hungry. The thought makes me chuckle as I walk out of the room. I make my way down the stairs to the school store. It's pretty convenient having a place like this inside the school. No need to make lunch for myself every day. Today I ordered the same thing I always do, a beef bowl with rice. It's not anything amazing, but it gets the job done. Once I've bought it, I head back to the classroom. I sit back down at my desk and turn to Anna, who just opened her lunch. It looks really good. Anna looks at me and playfully grins.
You look like you want to say something. Does my lunch look that good to you?
I catch myself. Oh, no, I'm okay. But, it does look really good.
Why don't you make your own and then just bring it every day?
I start eating my beef bowl. I'm always too tired in the morning.
What about Chiko? She could make it for you, couldn't she?
More work for Chiko. I begin to imagine what it would be like to get to eat cheese cooking every day for lunch. Sausages, vegetables, perfectly cooked eggs, and meat and rice and...
Simone? You're drooling. And I know it isn't from that beef bowl.
I snap out of my daze and quickly wipe my mouth. Sorry, I don't know what came over me.
Sounds like you like the idea.
I definitely do, but she already makes breakfast and dinner most days, so I'd feel bad asking her to make lunch too.
But I bet she'd say yes if you asked.
Probably, which is why I have to use something I like to call extreme self-control. Anna laughs in response.
You two are a weird pair of siblings.
I love her voice. It's just I don't know. It's like mixed between tsundere and also just smooth. Something about it. I don't even know. I chuckle back. Can't argue with you there. As we continue eating, my eyes glance over towards Felicia's desk. She isn't there, and I didn't see her at the school store either. In fact, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen her in the classroom or the school store during lunchtime. Hey, Anna, any ideas where Felicia goes during lunch?
Not particularly. Why?
I just don't think I've ever seen her around anywhere during lunch.
Huh. Yeah, I wouldn't know. We don't talk very much.
Students are allowed to leave campus during the lunch period, so she was most likely still on campus.
Maybe she eats in the courtyard or on the roof or something.
Don't you have to get special permission to use the roof?
Yeah, but if anyone was gonna be able to get permission for roof access, it'd be Felicia.
Why is that? Usually the roof was restricted from normal students, but the school would occasionally open it up for events. It was, however, open to the students who were in the student council and students in other important positions within the student body.
She's the daughter of the Arison family, and
okay,
I'm pretty
rich
sure
girl.
they give a lot of money to the school. So it definitely wouldn't surprise me if she was allowed up there.
Arison, why did that sound familiar? Then it hits me, and I almost choke on the piece of beef that I'm eating. I quickly turn to Anna, startling her. She's an Arison? As in the Arison? As in Arison Corporation?
Hey, calm down. Yes, the Arison. It's pretty well known. I'm surprised you didn't know.
Guess I'll add that to the list of reasons she's so infamous. Yeah, I had no idea. Apparently, I somehow never noticed. The Arison Corporation is massive and holds a ton of influence. I'm honestly surprised that someone like Felicia is going to a school like this one.
When you think about it, it's pretty weird she's going to a school like this.
She's reading my mind! Which? I'm just kidding. Anna shares the same sentiment. I'm a little curious to know more about it. But given her reputation for how distant she is with everyone, I decide it's probably best to leave it there. A couple minutes before lunch ends, I see Felicia walk back into the classroom with the same emotionless expression she always has on. From there, classes proceed as normal. Oh, I love the afternoon lighting. It's finally the last class of the day. Math, my worst subject. I've done everything I can to keep myself awake through every class, but it's not even halfway through this one before I start to feel myself slipping away. I can usually keep going no problem if I'm up and moving around, but sitting like this, listening to a teacher drone on about numbers while I'm this exhausted makes it 10 times harder to stay awake. I have to stay. My eyelids were falling. Uh-oh, not again. Ow! But right before I completely close them, I suddenly feel a hard kick to my right shin. Thankfully, I manage not to yell out loud. I glance to my right to see Anna looking at the board and writing something down. She has a smirk on her face. Definitely the culprit. She throws me a subtle thumbs up. Ugh. I roll my eyes at her. A save is a save, I guess. The rest of class is normal, and thanks to Anna, I managed to stay awake the entire time. Yeah, you should be thanking her. So what if she had to kick you? The bell finally rings, signaling the end of classes today. I only have about 30 minutes before my shift starts, so I start packing up. As Anna is putting her books away, she looks up at me.
You heading off to tonight's shift?
Yes, ma'am. Yep, hoping for an easier one than yesterday.
It better be easier. And you better be home on time. I'm expecting those foreign cookies.
I laugh. Don't worry, you'll get them, I promise.
Pinky swear?
Anna puts her hand with her pinky outstretched. Sure, pinky swear. I go to do the same with my hand, but before I can, Anna gives me a fist bump instead. That wasn't a pinky swear. She gives me a cheeky smile.
Close enough, isn't it?
I can't help but laugh. Sure, close enough. I finish packing my things and stand up. See you tonight.
See you.
I wave one more time as I head out of the classroom. Once I step out into the hallway, I check my watch. It reads 3:55. I've got about 15 minutes to get to work, so I should be okay to walk today. Is something gonna happen with me and Felicia? No. Never mind. As I approach the bar, I check my watch again. 4:06. Not bad. I head inside. I take a look at the seating area. Thankfully, today it looks like more like a typical bar at 4 o'clock on a Wednesday. I notice Mayu casually wiping a glass behind the counter. She sees me and waves. I wave back as I head I wave back as I head to the back room. Once I've got my uniform on, I clock in and walk over to where Mayu is behind the counter. Hey, Mayu.
Hey, Simone. How was class?
Boring as usual. She laughs.
All right. Well, maybe I can make this shift more interesting then.
Ooh.
Want to learn how to make some drinks?
Hey, yo, yes! That definitely sounds more interesting. For the first few months that I was working here, I pretty much exclusively worked tables, just learning the menu, taking orders, and serving. But about a month ago, Mayu started showing me how to make some simple drinks. When the boss saw her doing it, he got excited and told her it would be a good idea to keep teaching me drinks if we ever had downtime. Sure, sounds fun.
Great. I want to teach you how to make a shaken cocktail this time.
Mayu grabs a bottle of vodka from the back shelf and a couple of things from the fridge. How old is he? Is he allowed to handle alcohol? When she comes back, she pulls something else out behind the counter and shows it to me.
See this? This is where the magic happens.
What is it?
It's a cocktail shaker. And this
She pulls out something else that's shaped like an hourglass.
is a cocktail jigger.
Oh yeah,
It'll
I've
help
seen
you
those.
with measurements.
Like the ones that are like, you hold them like this, right? I don't know. She starts pointing at the two sides.
The larger side is 1.5 ounces, and the other side is 3/4 ounces.
She suddenly hands me the jigger and a bottle of vodka, then pats me on the back.
You're all set. Let's get started. Today, we're going to
Do I
make
have to do a minigame?
classic cosmopolitan.
Oh, sure. Yeah, let's do this. She then starts giving me instructions.
First, split the shaker in half. We're going to use a smaller cup first.
Done.
Now
Oh,
pour
wait, no, I don't have to do
1.5
anything.
ounces of vodka into the big side of the jigger.
Oh, oopsie, I didn't mean to click that. Okay. Done.
And pour that into the shaker and flip the jigger over.
Got it. She passes me another bottle.
Pour a 3/4 ounce of this triple sec into the small side.
I unscrew the cap and start pouring, but it fills up way faster than I expect it to, and I spill some. Damn it. Mayu chuckles.
It's okay. Ignore it for now. Now pour that side into the shaker.
Done.
Next,
She slides me 2 more bottles.
cranberry juice and lime juice. First, 1 ounce of cranberry juice.
Which side should I use?
Doesn't really matter since you'll need to eyeball it anyway. But personally, I usually go for the smaller side.
I do my best to eyeball a 1/4 ounce after I pour the first 3/4 ounces from the small side. Okay, what's next?
Gotta eyeball it again. 1/2 ounce of lime juice.
I decide to use the small side again and I start pouring. Then I pour the lime juice into the shaker cup. Is that everything?
Almost.
She hands me an ice scooper.
We need to add a scoop of ice.
Got it. I scoop some ice out of the freezer and dump it into the shaker.
Now for the fun part. Take the big half of the shaker and place it over the half that you've been pouring everything into.
Done.
Now flip it over.
As I flip the whole thing over... Okay, I feel the ice and all the liquid fall to the other side. Now what?
Now we wait for the mix to fall through the ice for about 10 seconds.
Camera's off again. I'll be right back. I stand staring at the shaker.
And finally, you get to do the cool part. We're going to actually shake the shaker.
Mayu pulls out a second shaker and dumps some ice into it. She then holds up the shaker in perfect bartender fashion.
Copy what I do.
I'm scared. She starts shaking it back and forth. I try to match her. I'm a little sloppy, but I'm able to get the hang of it pretty quickly.
We'll do this for about 10 seconds as well.
Once she stops, I stop with her.
Now we'll take this.
She hands me a strainer. Then she slides me a fancy-looking glass.
And pour our mix through it.
I open the shaker and begin pouring the liquid through the strainer.
Careful not to let the ice fall out of the cup.
I nod while remaining focused. Got it. I managed to pour all the liquid into the glass without spilling any ice.
And done.
Yay! I let out a short sigh and put the shaker down.
Look at you. That's a good-looking cosmopolitan if I do say so myself. All it needs is one of these.
Mayu takes a small lime wedge and puts it on the edge of the glass.
Perfect. Now let's do a taste test.
Isn't he too young? Mayu takes a sip of the drink. She pulls the glass back from her mouth and gazes at it for a few seconds before turning back at me.
Not bad for a first try. Maybe a little heavy on the lime juice, though.
Ooh. Guess I poured too much lime juice when I was eyeballing it earlier. I'll keep that in mind. Mayu suddenly looks at me with an expression I've only seen a few times.
Want to give it a try?
Why did she say it like that? Also, this light is so bright. Hold on. Let me fix it. Oh my god. Everything's good. Okay. Her eyes narrow a bit and she smiles in a way that makes it hard to think straight. This is your coworker, and she's like way older than you. And responding clearly too. I'm on. Her face immediately breaks into a playful smile.
Kidding! You know you can't drink yet.
Why is she flirting with the kid? That's my question. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I still love her. She puts on a dramatic voice.
Simone, you weren't about to say yes to my offer, were you?
I don't know. Was he? What? No, of course not. I was just She starts laughing to herself, and it's honestly kind of contagious because I start laughing too. Even when Mayu messes with me, it's pretty easy to laugh at myself afterward because she always does it in good fun. As the shift proceeded, work remained pretty slow, so Mayu taught me how to make a shaken margarita and a shaken martini before my shift ended. As I'm wiping the table off of some customers that just left, I glance up at the clock. Looks like it's 8 o'clock. I call over to Mayu, who's busy chatting with some men sitting at the bar. I'm gonna clock out. See you tomorrow. She gives me a smile and waves. I head to the back room to change. I'm like expecting something to happen. As I start walking home, I can feel the fatigue hitting me again. But I can't start falling asleep. I can't start falling asleep yet. Anna's gonna be at my house at 8:30, so I need to hurry back and get ready. I pick up my pace and continue walking home. Once I make it back, I hurry up to the front door and pull out my key. I can hear 2 people talking happily inside. When I check my watch, the time is 8:20. I guess Anna decided to come a little early today. I unlock the door and walk inside.
Welcome home, Simone!
She greets me excitedly. I see her and Anna relaxing on the floor.
Look who decided to come early!
Anna, still leaning back on her hands, looks at me.
Yo.
Hey, you two. I start taking off my shoes.
Dinner's already. Is it okay if Annie eats with us?
I chuckle to myself. She always eats with us when she comes over. Anna smirks.
You bet I do. Think I'm gonna miss out on Chiko's home cooking? No, sir.
I smile. Fair enough. I'm 100% in the same boat. There's not much that could convince me from skipping eating something Chi made. I put my bag down and sit next to Anna, who's now at the table. She brings over 3 plates of omu rice.
I made omu rice today.
Hell yes. That's so good. I've had omu rice in Japan and it was so good. Oh my god, it was delicious. Chi's omu rice is the best. And so is the rest of her food for that matter.
Woo! I love your omu rice, Chiko.
Chi chuckles to herself and blushes a little.
It's nothing that special.
Both Anna's and my face turn serious.
That's completely
wrong. That's completely... Oh, never mind. I thought she said it twice. Never mind. Anna and I surprise ourselves by replying at the same time. We look at each other and Anna smiles. When we turn back to Chi, she has a cheeky grin plastered across her face.
What?
I know where this is going. I can see Anna's eyes widen a little, so I think she knows where it's going too. In her most "I told you so" tone that she can muster, Chi replies,
Couple.
We are not
"Oh, a couple!" Dang it! No, now I need to get ready to say stuff at the same time. Damn it! We respond at the same time again. She covers her mouth and starts laughing. I put my head in my hand. Ugh. Honestly, though, I'm so used to it that I start laughing at how well Chi set us up. I look over at Anna, expecting her to be laughing too, but for some reason, her face is really red and she looks a little embarrassed. Ooh, someone likes me. Hey, Anna, you okay? She suddenly perks up.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Kind of an odd reaction, but I decide to ignore it. The rest of dinner is full of pleasant back and forth between the three of us. Loud conversation, laughing, and shouting. We could easily do this for hours if we had the time. Anna and she get along so well that most people would probably assume they're sisters, which makes her wife material. Oh my god. She has liked and looked up to Anna ever since she met her. It's probably one of the reasons she's so relentless about us being together. After about 30 minutes, we clean up dinner and she heads up to her room to work on homework. Anna and I go upstairs as well, and I head into my room. I can already see some of the books peeking out of her bag, and it fills me with dread. I want to clean up those socks there, buddy. As soon as I flip on the lights and close the door, Anna flops onto my bed and lets out a big exhale.
Phew. Finally, some time to lie down and relax after a hard day.
I look at her and internally sigh. She's definitely too comfortable with being in my room. All you did was go to school today, and you've been relaxing with Chi for the last hour.
Hey! I also did some homework when I got home.
I give her a look and she laughs.
Yeah, I get it. You're Mr. Big Shot with all of his other duties. Let's just get started.
Okay. I start to pull out my notebook.
Wait.
I look up.
I meant, let's get started with my payment.
The cookies. I see what they're doing with this. They're trying to make it sound a little sus. Oh, right. Should have figured she would ask for that first. I walk over to my desk and pull out a box of imported cookies from the bottom drawer. Is this what you're looking for? Anna's eyes immediately light up.
Yes!
Oh, girl just did a dance move. I hand the box to Anna, and before I can even blink, she's opened it and is already eating one of the cookies. Too fast!
Mm-hmm. These are so good.
Yeah, you might be enjoying that a little too much there. Chew with your mouth closed.
Oh, sorry.
She swallows the cookie.
These are so good.
I laugh. I know, right? The flavor is addicting.
Definitely gonna be eating these while we're studying.
Man, they're my cookies, bro. Why are you eating all of them? Be my guest. Anna goes to pull out a book from her bag. She looks up at me.
You ready to get started?
I cringe a little as I see the math equations on the front cover. Yeah, I'm ready. I open my notebook and sit down next to Anna at my desk. Then we start studying. Oh, I love that. It looks so warm, and I love how the text is white and the background's dark now. Okay, as per Anna's request, I always turn the desk light on at my desk and turn the overhead lights off when we're studying together. I don't really care about lighting, but Anna says she likes it to feel more cozy. Whatever that means.
Tonight we're working on simplifying expressions, right?
Right.
All right, let me just find the page. Here we go. How about we start off with the sample problem? This is the kind of thing that should show up on the test next week.
Okay, sure. How hard could it be? I look at the problem on the page that Anna is pointing to. I realize immediately that very hard is how hard it could be. Math has always been my worst subject by far. For Anna, it's easily her best, which is why she's helping me study in the first place. Anna notices my expression and chuckles to herself.
Okay. I'll help you with this one, and then you do the next one.
Thank you.
So, the problem here is 5 times 7x cubed plus 5x squared minus 8 minus 3 times 4x squared plus 5x plus 9.
Give me a second. I shall solve the problem. Okay, 5 times 7x. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I have a feeling. Okay, no, I got this. Okay. So first, we gotta divide up the 5x squared into something that can add the two numbers that add up to 8, or multiply to 8. My bad. I'm thinking. God damn, I am very rusty. I don't think there is one, is there? Oh my god, I'm gonna be so embarrassed if there is. Okay, hold on. Using a different method. We're gonna... Oh! It's 57. 56. Oh my god, okay. So something that does 56. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at explaining right now. You might want to just jump ahead. I'll tell you I'll put on the screen, like, where to jump to. But you're gonna see all this painful math that I'm gonna do. Okay, so 56. Something that multiplies to 56 and is from 5. Adds up to 3? No, adds up to 5. There we go. Oh my god, I was trying to do like, oh my god, okay. So, 56, 7, 8, no. 2 and 20, oh my god. 2, goodness gracious, I'm rusty. Oh wait, 2 times, oh my god, wait. 28, no. 4 and 14, no. 3, oh my god, I'm so rusty. Yikes, I don't, oh my god. Wait, I'm actually so rusty. Okay. 56 divided by... I'm so embarrassed, I don't know. Ooh, okay. 12? No. 8. Does 8 go into 56? Oh my god, I give up. I give up, guys. I give up. We're just gonna listen to her explanation, please. This is so embarrassing. I learned this like 2 years ago. Like 3, 2, whatever. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, Anna opens her own notebook and starts copying down the problem.
It looks long, but it's actually pretty
simple. Yeah, it is simple.
When you
This
think
is why I'm embarrassed, guys. I can't find a factor that matches the, oh my god. Okay.
We have 4 groups of numbers. Numbers with x cubed, numbers with x squared, numbers with just x, and numbers with no x.
Yes, ma'am, I know. Okay, I think that makes sense.
In the first half of the problem, 5 times 7x cubed plus 5x squared minus 8, we can multiply everything in the parentheses by 5.
See, that's not how I was taught to do it. We did the stuff inside first, and then we divided it by 5. Like, we got rid of the extra part.
So 7x cubed becomes 35x
that might be easier.
Cubed.
Give me a
5x
sec.
squared becomes 25x squared, and 8 becomes 40.
I'm gonna try this. Nope, this is worse for sure. Bigger numbers.
Now we have 35x
Girl,
cubed
that's harder.
plus 25x
Just don't
squared
put the 5 in
minus 40. Following me so far?
Yes, I think so.
In the second half, negative 3 times 4x squared plus 5x plus 9, we multiply everything by negative 3. Solve that.
Sure, no problem. So, 4x squared would become negative 12x squared. 5x, oh my god, this is such a mouthful, becomes negative 15x, and 9 becomes negative 27, right?
Perfect. See? This
yeah,
is
no, but now you have to
easy,
factor
isn't
it with the huge-ass numbers. Hold on, I'm gonna do that too. Wait, she messed it up. Was it not? Because then 5 times 5 is 25. It should be 25x squared, should it not? And now we're finished, right? Unless I wrote it down wrong. Anna gives me a look. Guess not, huh?
Nope. We still have to simplify everything a little more.
I swear the numbers were different. We're gonna look back in the footage.
2 numbers with x squared and 2 numbers with no x, so we need to simplify those.
What about 35x squared and 15x?
Those numbers are done. Does it make sense why?
Because they're the only ones with those, so you can't combine it with something that's not alike. Yeah, I think I get it. It's because they're the only ones of their kind. Of their kind is crazy. Of their kind left, right?
Yep. Now, try simplifying everything else.
I breathe out a sigh. Okay, I can do this. 25x minus 12x is 13. Oh, no, I was looking at the wrong thing. Oh my god, okay. No, we're good. We're good with everything. I was looking at the wrong number. 25x squared minus 12x squared is 13x squared, and negative 40 minus 27 is negative 67. Okay, despite the ugly handwriting, I've been keeping up. Come on, focus, please. Look, I wrote the exact thing. I'm so good. So the final equation becomes, come on, focus, 35x cubed plus 13x squared minus 15x minus 67. I'm built different. Okay, we're not gonna.
Yes,
I'm just kidding.
that's exactly it. See, I knew you could do these. Do
I'm
you
so
feel
good.
more confident about
so
them?
good, bro. Oh, what can I say about me? Oh, is that all we were doing? We weren't solving it? Yeah, I think I do actually. Let's do another one. Oh, we're just simplifying it? Oh, that's easy. Okay. Well, I'm done. I've been done. Let's do another one. Anna is grinning at me. What?
A harder one?
I sigh. Yes, a harder one.
All right.
She flips a couple of pages ahead and reads the next problem to me.
If AB equals 10 and 3A minus 7B equals 2, determine the value of this.
I literally don't remember the formulas for this type of stuff, so... Oh. Goddamn. I'm not reading that.
Not too bad, right? Simone? You okay?
No. I think my brain short-circuited. Anna must have seen the look on my face because she gives me an empathetic smile.
How about I take this one? I'll explain it as I go, and you can try to solve one of the next ones.
I think that'd be for the best. I'll just make some notes while I'm following along. Anna gives me a thumbs up and looks back at the page.
Okay. Where to start? Aha. So, to make this equation a little more organized and easier to solve, you'll want to regroup all of the matching parts into parentheses. First, negative 5a squared b and 8a squared b can go together. Then 8ab squared and negative 15ab squared. And then, of course, 2 and negative 1.
I don't want to listen to this anymore.
That leaves us with this.
Yay!
What do you think we do from here?
Combine. Just solve for each of the
Exactly.
parentheses, right?
The first one equals 3a squared b. And the second one equals negative 7ab squared. And 2 minus 1 equals 1.
I did not know that.
So, we're left with 3a squared b minus 7ab squared plus 1.
My head hurts, guys. I'm not taking math. I'm not a math major for a reason. I'm not going to. Never will be. And now we're done, right?
Nope, not done yet. Remember the first part of the question? The problem itself establishes that
We're trying to
AB
look.
equals
We
10
gotta plant
and 3a minus 7b equals 2.
where we can.
Which means we need to turn our current equation into something with those two values.
I stare at our current simplified question utterly dumbfounded. I have no idea how to get there. Anna chuckles and taps her hand on my arm.
Don't worry. This part's a little tough. In order to move forward, we need to find a common factor of AB.
I just can't believe she's patient enough to teach him, because personally, like, I'm not terrible at math, but I could never teach it. I would get really annoyed because just no.
Luckily
just no.
for
If they didn't
us,
get it, I'd be annoyed.
AB is a common factor of both a squared b and ab squared.
Yay. I'm just not gonna think about it right now. I've had a long day and I don't need to be thinking about math, actually. Okay, so what does that mean? Anna points at the paper again.
AB is really just a times b, right? So that means that a squared b is really just a times b,
Yay.
or a
She's such a good
times
teacher.
AB.
Let's go.
Now, look at 3a squared b. We can just break it down into 3 times ab times a, or 3ab times a, for short.
She's a
The
godsend.
same thing applies to ab squared. It's really just a times b, or ab times b. So, 7ab squared can be broken down into 7 times a times b, or 7ab times b.
I'm furiously writing down everything she's saying. Admittedly, I'm still a little overwhelmed, but I decide to keep it to myself for now.
This leaves us with 3ab times a minus 7ab times b plus 1.
Yay! A lot better. She stops for a second and looks at me.
How you holding up? Following along so?
Oh, sorry, I cut her off. I take a deep breath. Yeah, I think I'm with you. I finish scribbling down some more of what Anna said. When I look back up, Anna suddenly touches my nose with her finger. Boop. Okay, you two lovebirds. I see how it is. What? I instinctively pull back. What is it? Anna stares at me for a few seconds.
Still want to keep going?
What do you mean by that? What's the other option? Looks like she noticed me with what? Looks like she noticed without me saying anything. I guess a quick stretch couldn't hurt. She flashes me a smile.
Okay. Stretch break.
Stretch break! Oh my god, yikes. Oh my god, my arms are really sore. Ugh, I laugh. Oh, sorry, I just hit my mic. Alright, stretch break. Okay guys, stretch break. Can I put it on autoplay? Anna stretches her arms up into the air. Oh.
That feels better.
Oh my god, you're right. I do the same. I didn't realize how much my hands were cramping from trying to write so fast. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I need to stretch too. Oh my god. I shake my hands out and pick my pencil back up. Let's go. Alright, I'm ready.
Okay, we're almost done. With our current equation, 3ab times a minus 7ab times b plus 1, we now have a common factor in ab.
I love how they're teaching us math.
So, we can pull ab out of 3ab times a minus 7ab times b, which leaves us with ab times 3a minus ab times 7b.
That's such an easy equation now.
This can be simplified to ab times 3a minus 7b. Then we need to add the 1 back at the end, leaving us with ab times 3a minus 7b plus 1.
There's the person recording these lines, kudos to them. This would have been such a struggle for me.
The rest is easy. Since ab equals 10 and 3a minus 7b equals 2, our equation becomes 10 times 2 plus 1, which brings us to our final answer of 21.
Anna writes a big 21 on her notes page and circles it several times. I always box my answers. I don't circle them. Circles are like the half answers. That's what I do. She looks at me again.
Ta-da!
I stare at the 21 and then I look back to my notes. I take a minute to go back over each of the steps. After scanning through everything again, I realize that it actually makes sense to me. Because she's a good teacher. Hey, I think I get it. I think I actually understand how you got to that answer. I feel a small surge of confidence. I want to try another one of these on my own now. Whew! That math section, oh my god, too many letters and stuff. Give me another one to try. I feel like I can do it. Ah! Girl! But when I look back up at Anna, she's already distracted and eating another cookie. I stare at her. She notices me and looks back completely unaware.
What? Why are you staring at me?
Girl, why are you eating my cookies? She responds without even bothering to swallow first. I can't help but laugh. This is so like her. Nothing?
What?
She leaped at me.
Why are
girl.
you laughing?
I said no reason. Her having no idea just makes me want to laugh harder. Anna blushes a bit, but I can see hints of a smile on her face.
Stop laughing. I don't even know what you're laughing at.
You! I'm laughing at you!
Why at me?
I quickly snatch a cookie from the box and shove it into my mouth. I then proceed to do the same thing as her earlier and talk while my mouth is full of the cookie. I'm for no reason.
Hey! Oh, don't take those. Those are mine now.
Since when? Anna starts grabbing at me. Oh my god. At this point, we're both laughing loudly.
You jerk. I'm so gonna get you back for that.
Just try it. Anna's basically on top of me while we're wrestling in the desk chair. Actually, now that I think about it, it would be really awkward if someone...
Annie! Simone! I begged some biscuits to bring to my club tomorrow, but
Uh-oh! The cliche!
You guys want some?
She is calling to us from outside the door. Anna realizes our predicament too because her eyes go wide. This is bad. Really bad. I can see the doorknob start to turn. No, it's all right. How about later? The panic in my voice is obvious. But before either of us can move, she is already opening the door.
I thought they might be fun to eat while you guys are...
What's with the random music? Her voice trails off. I noticed she has earbuds in. Guess she didn't hear me. She's also holding... Those are really loud if they're earbuds and you can hear it. She's also holding a tray of really good smelling biscuits in one of her hands. For what feels like an eternity, Chi just stares wide-eyed while Anna and I do the same back to her. But after a few seconds, her eyes narrow and a cheeky smile spreads across her face. I just spit. Ew. Damn it. How am I ever going to explain my way out of this one? She suddenly points at us with her free hand. I knew it! Oh my god. Then she runs out of the room, still carrying the biscuits and chanting. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. Wait, Chi, it's not what it looks like! Chi! But she's already gone back downstairs. Oh man. I look over at Anna, who's blushing. She gives me an awkward smile.
Well, I guess it's gonna be a while before we hear the end of this one. Huh.
I love that scenario. It was so fun recording those lines. I awkwardly chuckle back. Sure seems that way. Following that incident, the rest of the study session went normally. There were still a number of things that went over my head, but I was definitely feeling more confident about next week's test. As we head downstairs, Chi is already waiting for us at the table. I can see her grinning ear to ear. Anna is still blushing a little, but I'm really not sure why. I thought this would be something she'd laugh off pretty quickly.
Hey, you two! How'd your study session go?
Anna's a little awkward in her response.
you know, just the usual math problems.
Haha, very funny, Chi. Maybe knock next time. That insinuates you guys were doing something. Chi smiles and gives me a salute.
Aye. So about what I was saying earlier, I made
I
biscuits
just cut
to give
myself
to my club tomorrow, but I have a bunch of extras. You guys want some?
Chi points to a plate of biscuits sitting on the counter. Anna's face lights back up at the sight of food made by Chi, and probably also at the fact that the subject was changed.
Really? Oh, you bet I do.
Okay, I'll put some in a box for you to take home with you.
Chi quickly gets up and runs over to the kitchen. She wraps up about 5 biscuits and puts them in a paper bag. As Chi gets the biscuits ready, Anna heads over to the door and starts putting her shoes on. Chi runs back over and hands the box to Anna as she finishes lacing her shoes.
Thank you, Chiko. These look delicious as usual.
I love her voice so much. Oh my god, it's just so I don't know, something about it.
You're welcome.
Chi then suddenly leans in close to Anna and whispers something in her ear. Anna's face turns bright red and she looks extremely embarrassed all of a sudden.
Chiko!
Chi breaks out into laughter and runs back to the table.
Just saying.
And Lucky, you're so cute.
Ooh, thank you. Just kidding. Anna says under her breath. What did she say?
Absolutely nothing.
I can't even finish my sentence before Anna cuts me off. I glance over at Chi, who's still laughing to herself. Guess I'm never gonna know. Anna quickly composes herself and adjusts her bag. I don't even know what... Oh no, my battery's running low! Guys, no! You guys aren't gonna be able to see my face anymore. I'm sorry, guys. It's actually flashing. Anna quickly composes herself and adjusts her bag. She then looks over at me.
I'm gonna be out this Friday, so I'll be back here next Monday. Yeah?
Sure thing. Sounds good.
Bye, Annie.
I'm just gonna turn it off. Maybe I'll let it charge. Yeah, I'm gonna let it charge, guys. You're gonna have no face cam for now. I'm so sorry about that. Anna smiles and waves.
Bye, Chiko. See you at school tomorrow, Simone.
See ya. Oh. Okay, we already know she's gonna make fun of us. I let out a sigh. Yes, Chi? What is it?
Did you two kiss?
What? No! Thursday, August 27th. I sleepily press the off button on my alarm clock and open my eyes. I check the time. 7:30. Damn, I've got to get up. I throw my blankets off and start getting dressed. Once I think I've got everything on, I run over to the mirror. Pants and belt check, shirt check, jacket check. Okay, good to go. I hurry back over to my desk and throw all of my books into my bag. Then I zip it up and hurry downstairs. I expected to see Chi eating breakfast, but she's not there. Her eyes move to the kitchen table, where I notice a plate with 2 pieces of French toast and a note. I take the note off the table. Meant to tell you last night, but I have to go in early for my club this morning. See you after school. Maybe this has something to do with those biscuits she made last night. I pick up and take a bite of the French toast. Stellar as usual. I glance over at the clock. It reads 7:50. Oh man, I have to hurry. Wait, actually that's not bad at all. I should be able to take my time walking today. Guess I got ready pretty quickly. I mosey over to the front door, put my shoes on, sling my bag over my shoulder, and head out. I'll take the normal route today. As I'm walking, I see a couple other students from my school walking in pairs or small groups. But a lot less than I'm used to seeing in the morning. Maybe the heat is so bad they all got taxis. I wipe the sweat already forming on my forehead. I don't see Anna anywhere on my way either, so I'm guessing our morning schedules didn't line up today. Once I'm about halfway to the school, something catches my eye. There's a simple public bench sitting under the shade of a large tree. Ooh, it's Felicia! It's a tree that I pass by almost every day. But I notice someone standing and looking up at the tree with a blank look on her face. It's a girl wearing my school's uniform. Is that?
Okay, editing Angelina here. So since my camera died here anyway, I decided it was a good idea to end part 1 here since the game is quite long. And, I thought it'd be better if I made it into 2 parts. Please donate to the Kickstarter of the game if you liked it, since this is only the demo, and there's still more to come if we can raise enough money. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!